Today, I'm on a mission to check out some of the best things to do in Seoul without ever leaving my neighborhood. I'm checking out street food, local traditional markets, and plenty of other delicious eats you can't miss when visiting Seoul. I'm on a journey to find the best eats in Haebangchon, a vibrant and diverse neighborhood that has something to offer everyone. If you're short on time but big on hunger, this is the neighborhood for you. Join me as I explore this energetic neighborhood. I'm Paul, and this is Taste Soul Good. Haebangchon is a multicultural neighborhood in Yongsan-gu in the center of Seoul. Thanks to its location near the US Army base, Haebangchon is home to a large foreign community. This is where the old meets the new and where local culture meets foreign culture. Haebangchon translates to Freedom Village and has become a new hotspot in Seoul due to its diverse atmosphere. So Haebangchon is a great place to take a day tour. There are so many little hidden gems for you to discover. And if you are a foodie like me, then you are in heaven. All right, so it is morning time and we need some breakfast to help us get up our energy for our tour. And I know just the place. So the place behind me is called Butterbook, and it is a really cool cafe that you're going to love. Let's go check it out. Start your morning off right by visiting Butterbook. This trendy cafe is tucked away in a residential area, but it's worth searching for. Not only is this the perfect place for the first meal of the day, it's also the perfect spot to take some great Instagram photos. What this place is really famous for, guys, is this right here. These are their donuts. People line up all the time to get these, and they come out fresh and they make them right here. So I'm going for 2 different donuts because I know it's gonna give me lots of energy for the day. So this one is a raspberry donut, and then we have a vanilla donut. Oh. Wow, it's incredible. There are all kinds of chain bakeries that do donuts here in Korea. This is so good. It's fresh. I'm in heaven with that. After a great breakfast, it's time to explore some of Haebangchon. Fans of Korean dramas, you are in luck because Haebangchon is the place to be. You're probably familiar with the Korean drama Itaewon Class. True fans of it, you will know this place right behind me. The real name of this place is Oriole. However, in the drama, it is called Danbam, and it is a central figure in the series. And if you look closely, you can actually see the sign that was used in the drama. This is a place for true fans to definitely come visit. Seoul is a city full of cafes. This city is truly a coffee lover's dream. Haebangchon has some of the best cafes in my opinion because they offer some of these amazing views. I love to just come to some of these rooftop cafes and just hang out. So currently at a place called Dudong Cafe, which is located right next to that Oriole place that we just visited. But look at this breathtaking view, and the great thing about it is I have this place all to myself. Next on the agenda, lunch. I believe the best way to get to know a culture is by visiting a local market, and that's exactly where we're headed to next. A few minutes walk takes us to Huam-sijang. Alright, so next up it is time for lunch. I've come here. This is Huam-sijang, Huam Traditional Market. This is a really local and traditional market. You're not going to find a lot of tourists here, which is really cool. So you're really getting a cool, authentic experience. This market isn't as famous as some of the other traditional markets here in Seoul, but it's really close to Haebangchon, so it's super easy to reach. Guys, it smells like there's a lot of great food in here, and I can't wait to see what we can find. Let's go explore. Alright, so first off, we need to try some of this local street food. Alright, so this is omok. It's like a fish cake. It's really popular, especially in the winter. It's a hot summer day, but I still want to try it out. This is one of those street foods you just have to eat when you're in Seoul. Alright, so one of my favorite treats on a hot summer's day in Korea is this. This is called naengmyeon. It literally translates to cold noodles. Guys, there's big pieces of actual ice in here. These are just a cold, refreshing noodle. It comes with this nice broth. This is a little different than what I'm used to. It looks like it has red pepper paste. And then maybe this is, I'm gonna assume like some wasabi type of mustard. Oh yeah, it's a wasabi mustard. This is a cold buckwheat noodle that is just really chewy. Guys, it is super refreshing on a hot summer's day. Wow, guys, and to go with our naengmyeon, we have this. This is called tastesseoulgood. This is usually like a Korean Chinese fusion dish. It's basically sweet and sour pork. I've never had the two of these together, but I think some hot pork and some cold noodles is exactly what you need. This is a combination that you're going to love. Whoa, it's so good. Oh, guys, I am stuffed. That was an amazing meal. I've got lots of energy to keep exploring. So, let me put on my mask, and let's go see what else we can find.
After a huge lunch at the traditional market, it's time for dessert. If you have a sweet tooth, you're in luck.
Alright, so this is kwabegi. It's like a rice donut. It's really yummy. It's only 2 for 1,000 won. This place is supposed to be really famous for it. Thank you. Oh, guys, look at this. Oh, yeah, so this is a rice flour donut. It's been fried and then dipped in sugar. Oh, it's still warm. I love these. And they're super affordable.
Haebangchon is rich in history and culture and is well known for its harmony of past and present coexisting.
So a really cool little hidden treasure in Haebangchon that a lot of people don't know about is this little Buddhist temple. It's adorned with all these cool lanterns, and there's a secret over here. Come check it out. So behind me you can see the Buddha statue up there. It's really cool. It's really quiet here, so I'm trying to speak softly. You can hear the birds chirping. You hear all these paper lanterns, and then the Buddhist shrine behind me. Alright guys, so the best way to end your one-day trip here in Haebangchon is with more food, right? So I've come to one of my favorite places. This is a local restaurant. However, I have heard that RM from BTS actually used to dine here. Yeah, that's a little bit of another secret for you. Alright, so I've come for one of my favorite Korean foods. This is called gamjatang. So it literally translates to like potato soup, and this is really popular, especially if you wake up with a hangover. So it comes with all these amazing side dishes. Guys, this is just a cauldron of bubbling goodness here.
Between concrete walls, there's a place for us where we could go, where we could be alone. Between city lights, we don't have to hide. I wanna go, do you wanna follow? There's something in the air, I can't explain it, but it's there. Ain't nobody gonna find us in our secret love affair. I don't wanna have to hide no more, it shouldn't be unfair. I wanna go, and I wanna know, do you wanna follow? Baby,
all-time favorite Korean foods, and no trip to Korea would be complete if you haven't tried it. I will eat this for breakfast, lunch, dinner. I don't care. It is so